waiting for it time after time. Won't let you waste it. This your moment, don't give up. Give it all you got. Step away from the in crowd. No dream is too far. You just gotta face the music. You just don't give up on yourself. Don't worry about no one else. Face it. It's time to face it. Facing the music will help you get through it.
What's your girl, Lynn? I don't know why I do this introduction, but I just feel like I can't just slide back on YouTube like this, on this platform, like I just been here. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to explain myself, because there's always a cause and effect to everything, right? So y'all, listen. The last video that I posted on this platform, I'm talking about the moment that I pushed publish to that video, life started kicking my butt. For real. Your girl was going out sad. But let me tell y'all something. Get familiar with my podcast platform, because I be there more than I'm here. But I'm going to get back to being here as well, being consistent with this, okay? I do appreciate everybody who has hit me up and asked me what's going on. And I ain't been here in a minute. But baby, I'm here. I'm back and I'm better. And I'm standing strong. I'm not falling. So I know I usually have a topic and, like a title to the video. But this time I don't have one. I don't have a topic or a title. Like I said, I can't just slide back on a platform like I just did my last video yesterday. And I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm back. Nah, like it's been a minute since I posted a video. So I kind of just want to give y'all insight, what's been going on with my life now. And like the things that I'm learning. I do want to be more consistent. And that's one of the things that God is teaching me now in this stage of my life. The meaning of consistency and persistence behind everything that I want from my life. I know that I speak a lot on manifestation and affirmations and stuff on this platform. And I just want to talk a little bit about that. But I do want to just say one more time that I do appreciate everybody who did not let me forget. Like, okay, sis, we know you doing podcasts now. But we want to see you. So get back on YouTube too. Y'all the reason for my return. I cannot say thank you enough. I won't say that I'm conflicted, but I will say it is hard, y'all. Like, it's hard when you have a plan for your own life. And then when you realize that your plan and God's plan does not coincide and it's not combined, it's hard to accept sometimes. And these past few months, it's like I've been wanting to do so much. I've been wanting so many things to happen and to come to pass. And God is so funny. He has a sense of humor, because it's kind of like a parent. Like, you have a child that's asking you for candy, right? Or they want the whole bag of candy, and you are literally taking piece by piece and giving it to them as you see fit, that they need it. That is what God is doing in my life right now. So right now, what I'm doing right now, I prayed for months ago. I've been wanting this, and he's giving me bit by bit. And sometimes I just got to sit back. Strategically, God is showing me bit by bit the power of patience. I get impatient so much because of the fact that when you are like, you have the faith, right? And faith is just something you can't see. So you have the faith, but we all know faith without work is dead. So it's like, if you have the faith, God, I believe it. I see it. I'm looking right at it like it's right in front of me. Now I'm finna apply this pressure behind the faith. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm finna work, because I know without the working, the faith is dead. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless. And when you're doing all of that and it's still not happening, it's like, okay, wait a minute. Let's go back over the steps of what I'm doing, because something is not clicking, Stephen. It's not clicking. So I get impatient. It's like, okay, you know what? Look, at this point, what am I doing wrong? Talk to me. Talk to me, Father. Talk to me. The lesson in that is just learning the difference between man and God, because man can leave you hanging and dangling and wondering and guessing. God will never leave you guessing. It's always understanding there. And I quickly had to understand that what he was not giving me was for my protection. God would not allow me to tap into something that is meant for me just for me to sabotage it, all based on the fact that I'm not ready for it. I'm not equipped to handle this right now. And one thing I will say about like pastors and preachers and stuff and churches, they talk a lot about faith, but they don't talk about the trusting part in the faith walk. You know, you have to trust God. I mean, they say, okay, faith without work is dead. And if you don't have faith and you're not working for it, it's not going to happen. But wait a minute. Because a lot of times people get confused and they say, well, I got the faith and I'm putting the work in. So this and that, and it's not working. So it's not for me. Let's move on to the next thing. Now, understanding that it doesn't mean it's not for you. You have to trust God's timing. Trust is needed, baby. Along with the faith, along with the understanding, the faith and the work, all of those beautiful things, we leave out the fact that we have to fully surrender and submit to God. Like these past few months, y'all, I stopped working. And anybody that know me truly knows that I'm going to keep a job because I like money and I like to buy myself stuff. I stopped working. I stopped doing my podcast. I stopped doing YouTube videos. I even stopped talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like motivating people and just speaking to people. I stopped doing that. And I really got in my own shell and I felt like a failure from within. And so I felt like, well, how can I motivate anybody? How can I talk to anybody when I'm feeling like this? When I don't have nothing to say? I don't have anything to say at all. I'm shutting down. Not realizing that I'm literally coming against God's purpose that he has for me, all because my timing and his timing is not aligning. I had to realize, I had to have a self-talk. You know how you have those moments where you sit down and you talk to yourself like self? I had one of those moments. And I asked myself, like, oh, so are you trying to punish God? Because you're stopping your purpose. You stop doing everything that you know you were put here to do. But is that retaliation? Because your timing and God's timing does not align? Because it's not happening right now for you? You're trying to punish him? And then I realized that, okay, you know what? Listen, God, you are the author and the curator behind this play. I am just a puppet in a vessel. I'm surrendering everything over to you. The time frame, what it is I'm supposed to be doing, whatever it is in your hands. And I'm following you from this point. Lean not unto your own understanding. That's the chapter of my life. Y'all, I done clocked out of work. Okay, and I don't believe in driving and videoing and all of that stuff. So this video has to be shorter than what I wanted it to be. But I do want to say this, like, you know, it's always an understanding. It's more to understand, it's more to learn. And as I always say, like, I feel like the best teacher is experiences. Like, you go through things and you learn through the experiences and situations that you come across. So right now, I'm still learning. I'm making mistakes, but I'm also learning from my mistakes. And I'm taking note. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going through life like any other human. But I do have a lot more to say to y'all. And a lot more that I do want to talk about. So I do want to come back on Wednesday and finish this video up. I appreciate everybody who has been reaching out to me with all the support, all the love and encouragement and everything else. I appreciate y'all so much from the depths of my soul. Life Coach Nan, we back and we ain't going nowhere. We signing out though, baby. Yes, sir.